Aloha, this is Sky with FNN, Feminist News Network, the feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Sky in the Rainbow Room at night. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. And if you haven't told your friends about that soulful, feminist, independent news that's out there, please do. Tell them to share and subscribe. And if you haven't, you can too. All right. Now, what do I want to talk to you about today? Angela Davis. And what's going on with Miss Angela Davis? She had a Civil Rights Award of the Fred L. Shuttlesworth down in Birmingham, Alabama, taken away from her. You could call it rescinded if you want, but a Jewish lobby that didn't like her BDS and her stance on Palestine, free Gaza, didn't care for it. What's going on with that? You know, there was immediate there was immediate backlash for this incident to the point to where the chair and vice chair has resigned. And the people that were directors on the board, such as the new black Birmingham mayor, Randall Woodfin, and other director, were not told of the secret meeting that they had to get rid of her and to cancel the whole program. They would do that because they feel they should. Now, you know, Democracy Now! Had a few words to say about that and talked to Angela to get the real scoops on what was going on. So we're going to take a look and hear it from Angela's own mouth and then discuss, because some ugliness is going on in Birmingham. Let's take a look.
September, the Institute announced it would award Davis the Fred L. Shuttlesworth Award, named after the civil rights icon. But last Friday, the Institute voted to withdraw the award and canceled this year's gala event in February. Davis is a Birmingham, Alabama native who grew up in a neighborhood known as Dynamite Hill because it was bombed so frequently by the Ku Klux Klan. The Institute rescinded the award days after the Birmingham Holocaust Education Center sent a letter urging the board to reconsider honoring Davis. According to AL.com, the January 2nd letter cited Davis's, quote, recent outspoken support of the boycott, divestment, and sanctions campaign against Israel, which is very troubling as it targets the Jewish people excessively, the letter said. Others in the Birmingham area criticized Davis for her support for the Black Panthers and Communist Party. The Institute's decision to rescind the award has sparked outrage in Birmingham and around the country. Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin said he was dismayed by the Institute's decision, which he said came after, quote, protests from our local Jewish community and some of its allies, unquote. The Birmingham City Council voted unanimously to express support for Dr. Davis, as did the Birmingham School Board. In addition, more than 350 academics have signed on to a letter supporting Davis that was organized by Jewish Voice for Peace. The letter states in part, quote, the decision seems to stem from a misinformed view that to advocate for Palestinian human rights is somehow offensive to the Jewish community, unquote. Meanwhile, 3 members of the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute have resigned, including the chair and first vice chair, following calls for their ouster over the controversy. Angela Davis is now scheduled to attend an alternative event in Birmingham next month on the same night she would have come for the Shuttlesworth event, which is being organized by a coalition of grassroots groups.
The Birmingham Civil Rights Institute contacted me and simply read the statement to me. When I made requests to them to offer me more substantive reasons for the rescission of the award, I was met with responses, very abstract responses, such as, it's a matter of public record. And so during the very brief phone call, I really did not know what it was that had caused them to take that position. It was only after I was informed that an article had appeared in the magazine Southern Jewish Life that basically detailed some of my activism around Palestinian human rights for BDS. I don't think they were aware that the response would be so immediate and so overwhelmingly in favor of my receiving the award. I have heard from literally hundreds of individuals and organizations. It's actually quite exciting to see the issue of Palestinian justice for Palestine, emerge as a topic of popular discourse. We have attempted for so long to encourage a conversation like this. I don't know whether I enjoy being at the center of the controversy. I think I've had my share of controversies in my life. But I'm happy to assist in the process of encouraging more discussion on racism, on anti-Semitism, on justice for Palestine.
I'm dismayed because this controversy might have been avoided entirely had it been handled differently. I am dismayed because, as has been the case throughout Birmingham's history, people of goodwill behaved reflexively rather than engaging in meaningful discourse over their differences and seeking common ground. I am dismayed because this controversy is playing out in a way that harks backward rather than forward, that portrays us as the same Birmingham we always have been, rather than the one we want to be. I'm dismayed because I believe that we should be able to expect better from ourselves and from one another. Again, that's those are the words of the mayor of Birmingham, Mayor Randall Woodfin, the youngest mayor in more than 120 years, who even has offered to facilitate a conversation. Interestingly, he's on the board of the Birmingham Civil Rights Museum, as it's known, the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, but was not included in that emergency phone call or the executive phone call that was held last Friday in the vote that took place, that a number of people are demanding notes be revealed about that led to the announcement.
She is still going to do what she came to Birmingham to do, and that will be to receive an award and still tell the reception and acknowledgement speech that she wanted to give. So you know that Angela is from Dynamite Hill area of Birmingham, so you know she was raised up with Shuttleworth's daughter and went to school with her, and she was looking so forward to coming back home to Birmingham after successfully leading her life by standing up, protecting others' rights, and standing up for the good of man, and wanting to co-op and have everybody join in. She believes in sharing the wealth. What's wrong with that? Now, there's other grassroots organizers, people and family and friends, and those that are in the activist community along with the mayor that are getting together to pull together to create another event for her that will be held the same day, same time as the event that was canceled by the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Ugliness don't pay. Somebody tell Trump that. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you agree with me, leave comments below. Let me know. And if you like, go ahead and subscribe to Feminist News Network. on YouTube and like the Facebook page. You can always contact me if you care to donate and get the PayPal link at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. And you can always check me out now on Patreon. All right. So I'm looking forward to doing more things. You know, you can always get a $15 Feminism is for Everyone tee. Yes, indeed. Every little bit helps. So, I'm not a monetized show because I'm just too little. So, but that's all right because, you know what? I'm Independence News Soulful Secret, baby. You know, telling it like your mama did around that kitchen table when she said, he's going to cut off my Medicaid. He needs to go. And we're giving it to you the same way now. All right. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Keeping it real and 100. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Keeping it real and 100. All right. Peace.